Hello everyone. In this video, I will show you how to safely overclock the RAM installed in your system. This overclocking process is safe because it is pre-prepared directly by RAM manufacturers. So why is it necessary to manually overclock RAM later on? Because there is a RAM speed standardized in the industry, and RAM must be released at those speeds. However, RAM can easily reach higher speeds. That is why RAM manufacturers prepare a high-speed profile inside the RAM, and this setting must later be selected by the computer user through the BIOS. This setting is called XMP on Intel-based motherboards, EXPO on AMD-based motherboards, and in general, its name is DOCP. Now, first, we enter the BIOS, but caution, since the operations carried out in the BIOS can affect the very foundation of the system, you must act carefully. After pressing the computer's power button, we repeatedly press the BIOS key, which is the Del key, until the BIOS screen appears. However, as shown on the screen now, some manufacturers may designate different BIOS keys. Since there are different BIOS manufacturers, the setting we need to find in the BIOS has many different names. After the BIOS appears, the first screen is the Easy Mode screen. However, there is also the Advanced Mode screen, accessed by pressing the F7 key, where all BIOS settings are visible. For example, in some BIOS versions produced by MSI, the RAM profile setting can be adjusted directly from the Easy Mode screen, but generally, you need to switch to Advanced Mode to find the menu containing the setting. Let's go through the manufacturers one by one. If you have an MSI motherboard, as I mentioned earlier, this setting appears on the Easy Mode screen as XMP Profile or AXMP Profile, and you can easily select it directly with the mouse. If you do not see this setting on the Easy Mode screen, press F7 to switch to Advanced Mode, select the OC menu, then set the Extreme Memory Profile, XMP option to Enabled, and don't forget to save and exit. If you have an ASUS motherboard, press F7 to switch from Easy Mode to Advanced Mode, select the Tweaker menu from the top menu, then set the AI Overclock Tuner option to XMP for Intel, EXPO for AMD, or DOCP, and save and exit BIOS. If you have a Gigabyte motherboard, again press F7 to switch to Advanced Mode, go into the MIT or Tweaker menu from the top menu, set the Extreme Memory Profile XMP option to Enabled or Profile 1, and save and exit. If you have an ASRock motherboard, switch to Advanced Mode. Go into the OC Tweaker menu from the top menu, set the Load XMP setting option to Profile 1, and save and exit. On the BIOS Easy Mode screen, in the DRAM information area, you can see the current speed of your RAM in megahertz. You can check the active speed here before and after making the change. If you haven't changed this setting since you bought your system, your RAM has always been running at the standard speed. But now, with this setting, once your system restarts, your RAM will run faster and more efficiently. Yes, that's all I can explain. Don't forget to support us. Thank you. Goodbye.